first reel he ever posted, 19 million views.
You're in the Sportsocracy. We'll be back right after this.
My penance in hell is going to be following Tank Spencer around with a camera.
You can find us everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app or catch us on YouTube. We have breaking news. Tank, hit the button.
Oh, it's a great day to be alive, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. I lived in Greenville for a couple years. Absolutely loved it.
You boozy.
104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. This is the Sportsocracy. Good evening, Upstate. How you doing? Give us a call at 864-240-5480 or give us a call on hit us up on the text line 864-777-9593. I just realized that my phone number posted has fallen from its perch. So thank goodness I have it memorized by now. 864-240-5480 is the call-in line to the program here on 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. It is another day of counting down to the start of the actual NFL season. Preseason action continues. Training camps all across the NFL. The Carolina Panthers. I was listening to some of the old Dave Canales press conference hits this morning, talking about that hot offense. Do we need to talk, Trey? Do we have things to discuss?
We were talking about the hot offense.
Talking about that offense that totaled 12 yards in 3 drives against the Buffalo Bills on Friday, and his response was, look, we wanted to do gooder, but they'll have another chance this week. I thought that was the most brilliant response to a question in a post-conference lately by Dave Canales was, we're doing stuff, and we'll do better.
He did the Mike McDaniel thing. Well, I mean, it's only going to get bigger as it goes on.
One has to hope, because the outing for the first string offense, not great the other night against the Buffalo Bills.
Tank, you have buried the lead of what we are doing here today.
Oh yes, I know. Jeremy has decided that it is now his calling to follow in the footsteps of one Pat McAfee, who has released an album that is available at a Kmart near you in about
That's
3
a great
weeks.
way to put that. That is a great way to put that. Look, I actually like it. I've listened to it quite a bit.
I'm not a fan.
You wouldn't be, because you don't like country at all.
I'm not a big country music guy, especially, and if I am a country music guy, like, it's got to be kind of old school country, like Johnny Cash, Jerry Reed type stuff, or it's got to be, I mean, I can get down with some Brooks and Dunn. I can get down with some of the 90s, country. I mean, I took my wife to see Tim McGraw the other night, and it was incredible. Tank came unglued from his seat when Indian Outlaw got played. It's the only song that I wanted to hear, was just play Indian Outlaw and leave. That's He did not. He played a whole bunch of good songs. It was a great show. He's a wonderful entertainer. However, I'm not the biggest fan. And so when it comes to like pop country, like Florida Georgia Line, Kane Brown, I'm trying to think of other guys in this. I said Eric Church earlier today, and I felt May's gaze piercing through my heart when I said it. But, I mean, bro country, I guess, is kind of how I describe it. Like that kind of stuff, I'm not really a big fan. Jelly Roll is okay to me. So if you're a big Jelly Roll fan, I guess that's where we differ. Like, he's good. He's a good singer. I'm just not wild about a lot of his music. And the first song that was played for me off of the Pat McAfee album, he sounded like auto-tuned Jelly Roll. And
I mean, and that doesn't change. It sounds a lot like, Jelly Donut and Alabama Mississippi line. That's what the McAfee album sounds like.
not bad.
I mean, Now,
not a bad comparison.
For me, I actually can sing. Hashtag humble brag. I used to be a country singer.
Uh-huh.
I was a wedding singer too. I've always said that Adam Sandler movie was made about me.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly just because I have a crazy ex that made me want to sing "Somebody Kill Me, Please." But that was the only thing they carried with me. I now want to create my own Fat McAfee album called Confessions. What did we come up with, Tank, in the previous show? The Gospel According to a Keister Hole.
Yes.
This guy.
Yes. Yeah. He's made up an AI album cover. They have been throwing in song titles into the YouTube chat throughout the Asheville show. So if you're, if you're so inclined, Greenville audience, by all means, join in the fun. Text us at 864-777-9593 if you have an idea for a song title for the upcoming Flostradamus album. Fat McAfee's greatest hits.
So far, some of my favorites have been Mock Draft Messiah, Red Beard Black Heart, Wrong, Loud, and First. Let's see. Vape Smoke and Bad Takes. It's another one that I quite enjoyed.
I'm a BDD, a big damn dude. I like that one. That was a good one.
Fireballs, Falafel, and Football.
I don't think any will touch the surface of All My Exes Live in Excess. That actually sounds like it could be an actual country song.
No doubt. Because all of mine do live in excess. I may have put them there.
The phone number for the program is 864-240-5480. We go over to the call-in line now. Welcome into the Sportsocracy. Caller, who's this?
Hey, it's Colin. Hey, Jeremy, I got another one for you. Falafel Tom Brady. That should be a track. Does he haunt your nightmares?
That is a good one. Falafel could be used in a lot of tracks, but Tom Brady would probably be my favorite one to succeed it.
Because 20 years of dealing with Tom Brady in your division as it's like your favorite saying. Your exes put holes in your couch. Tom Brady did that for 20 years.
Yep. To my soul.
Haunt your nightmares.
My ex-wife put cigarettes out on my couch. Tom Brady put cigarettes out on my soul.
Cigarettes on My Couch also has to be a track.
No doubt.
On this album. Yes. It's one.
Hank, I got a question for you. Yeah. What is so bad about country music? You have this disdain for country music, and I don't understand it. It's like the best thing ever. Besides Creed. Creed number one always. But
oof, yeah, yikes. I mean, I can stand it most of the time. It's
Creed
just
hate is unnecessary.
What was that?
He said the Creed hate's unnecessary, and he's right, Tank. You can't love the Beatles and hate Creed.
Sure I can. It's just
no, that's illegal, sir. You can't hate Creed and love the Beatles.
I don't hate Creed. It was just so yesterday we were having a discussion in the studio, and I mean I completely disagree with this, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. You may disagree again, but Jeremy was describing. I said I didn't understand how somebody likes Creed, but then trashes Nickelback.
In fairness, I don't trash Nickelback. I just said they were overplayed because they are overplayed.
Which tells me he weren't really paying attention.
They are very overplayed.
Nickelback got the love that Creed should have got.
Every radio station plays Nickelback at least once a day. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. which was Creed 3 years earlier.
I hear Nickelback at least once a day on the radio.
Creed
And
started.
stop.
Creed started in 1997, maybe. That was when Arms
right.
Wide Open popped
Human
on
Clay.
the charts.
Yeah, you know the name of the CD. You had it
I do.
just like I
had
did.
it. I had it. I listened to every one of them. And then it got so overplayed for the next 3 years until Nickelback came around. And then they glommed onto Nickelback and overplayed the crap out of that. They're the same damn band. I don't understand how you think there's a difference.
There is a difference.
That is a crime that you are committing, saying Creed and Nickelback are the same band. That is a crime. Stop it.
Tank,
No.
I can explain it to
Not
you
the
very
same band.
simply.
Stop it.
Nickelback is Canadian Creed.
Yeah.
That's like saying, why do you love Whitney Houston but can't stand Bryan Adams? Because it's the same thing. But
You missed
I
it.
can't argue that point. I mean, yeah, that's a hard one to argue.
That's, I mean, it's really not. They're
Well,
not.
fair enough.
They're not really the same at all. That'd be like saying, let's see, I'm trying to think. Like Tiffany and Robin Sparkles are two different people. They're not. They're just. I mean, one's from Canada.
Hey, you do not talk about Canadian legend Robin Sparkles that way. She encouraged us all to go to the mall today.
That is right. That is right. Yeah, I'm just I've never been. I wasn't raised on country music. It was just not. It was not my thing. And some of it I can stand. Most of it is forgettable.
So what are we looking for in this week 2 preseason? What are we watching out for this week?
Oh, goodness.
My kind gentlemen.
I mean,
Besides the bad teams, don't think about the bad teams. They just bad. Stay bad.
don't worry about half the league. It's fine.
I mean, in fairness, that is really how it works. Don't worry about the bad teams. They will hurt your eyeballs. I mean, the specific things I'm looking for this week, the 2 Thursday games, yeah, they're there. Raiders, Texans, 49ers, Chargers. I don't think you're going to glean a ton from that. The teams I'm the most excited to watch, I am really interested to see what Carolina looks like against Jacksonville. I am glad that is a television game that we will be able to get. I'm quite vested in what the Green Bay Packers in what will probably be the dress rehearsal. I'm really locked in on what that defense looks like because I'm just not impressed up until this point. The Cleveland, you said no bad teams, but I have to say this because the Cleveland Browns trotted out 3 quarterbacks that look like the exact same guy. At some point, I need one of your quarterbacks to look like an actual, honest-to-God NFL quarterback, and I've yet to see that.
They're just all duplicates of Deshaun Watson. It's all duplicates of Deshaun Watson. All right, it's just all Deshaun Watsons with different names at this point.
The best way I can explain the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation is the easiest thing in the history of time for me to explain. Deshaun Watson is Taco Bell. Shedeur Sanders is Chipotle. Dylan Gabriel is Del Taco. They're all going to lead to the exact same solution. It's just which one do you enjoy more while it happens? And I think Shedeur is the Chipotle of you're probably going to enjoy that more, but ultimately it does lead to a lot of screaming. That's what it's going to lead to.
Mainly because you don't know what you're getting out of the drive-thru.
What do you think about
from
R.
the other
Mason
two.
Thomas? Because absolutely being a menace to the Rams tackles. I mean, that dude was on a heater. Everyone was talking about he doesn't have a bull rush to speak of, and he bull rushed the crap out of the left tackle.
I mean, he looked good.
See the power.
I thought Kansas City looked.
Flawlessly.
I thought Kansas City looked good. I'll be curious to see how they hold up. Tank, correct me if I'm wrong. Reuben Baines making his preseason debut this week, correct?
I believe that's correct.
That was what I thought I saw. I'll be interested to see what Kansas City. I don't think you're getting even a facsimile of the starters. Mahomes is not going to play. You'll get Justin Fields again, so I don't think you're going to learn much from the offense. But I will be curious to see what the defense looks like. probably against a considerable number of the starters for the Buccaneers.
I don't know if Mahomes will not play this week. I feel like Andy Reid was holding him out week 1. He might play 5 snaps during the preseason too, then they'll pull him immediately. That's hard to say because with Andy Reid, he's always been known for to start his starters in a preseason game. So that's a 50-50 thing of how Mahomes is feeling.
We've got a couple pretty good sources in Kansas City, and they have both told me if Mahomes plays a snap this preseason, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
That's not my opinion. That's just what they're telling me.
You certainly do not want to risk it.
I don't want to risk it, but just knowing Mahomes and who Mahomes is, that's been his philosophy since he's been in the league. I mean, he's always played a preseason game or 2. That's just who he is. That's who he's been since he's been in the league.
Yeah, and if he
but
presses
if sources are saying they'll be amazed if he's playing, I'm sure those sources are right.
Yeah, if he presses it, I
might
let him. I might let him hand off the ball twice and then be done.
That run game, though, our running backs, they can run the damn ball, per se. I really like our young running backs. They showed some stuff against the Rams, especially that Emmett Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
He good. He real good.
Is he the 2 for you, Jeremy?
I would say probably. I think he's played his way into that. I mean, you got to be careful with 2s because if anything ever happened to Kenny Walker, it's not going to be an even split. You're going to get Emmett Johnson probably running the early down work. You'll get Brashard Smith, who I think is going to have third down work anyway as a pass catcher. And then Amari DeMarcado would probably get sprinkled in. I don't see any high side there. So that's where that kind of I'm very cautious saying number 2 running back because people just assume that means they would become the bell cow if the starter got hurt. And I don't think that would be the case in Kansas City.
That's not how Kansas City works. It's always been a running back by committee. There's really no number 2s or number 3s in Kansas City. The depth chart might say that, but it's all on the game plan of what the Chiefs are going to do that week. I mean, you look at last year, there was weeks where Greene was the number 1 running back that game, and Pacheco didn't see the field at all. And other weeks, Pacheco was on the field the whole game. So I don't ever, with Kansas City, you don't ever put a number 2 running back because everybody gets the ball. It's just how it is in Kansas City. I will say they're probably going to be under center more because that's where the league's moving to. The league's getting out of that shotgun formations, more under center, 12 personnels. I have a feeling that's going to be more of a thing, but I would never say Kansas City has a true number 2 because that's not how Andy Reid's ever ran running backs in his offense, especially in Kansas City.
Yep.
The only time I would say we had a true number 2 is when Kareem Hunt was in his rookie year and just tearing up the league.
That's a good point. We appreciate the phone call,
me.
Colin. We gotta let you run so we can get to the commercial break here, but we always appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, guys.
Yes, sir. You too. You are in the Sportsocracy on 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. You want to get in on the program, give us a call at 864-240-5480. Text line 864-777-9593. You can also comment in the YouTube stream. Just follow the Sportsocracy there. Subscribe to the channel so you can join us in the chat. And don't forget, if you're listening on the iHeartRadio app, you can hit us up with a question or comment by using the talkback feature. Just hit that little microphone on the screen. You can get in touch with the program. It's 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. We'll be right back.
1049 Fox Sports Upstate Traffic.
Well, we managed to wander into rush hour on a Tuesday afternoon. We're not doing too badly on the road. No reported crashes. One area of stop and go because of heavy volume. That's here in Greenville on 85 North between Lawrence Road and Pelham Road. A little extra travel time in your pocket before you head up that stretch of 85 North, as it is sluggish. That's your latest check of time saver traffic.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Try the new Crispy Chicken Chipotle Bacon Melt Burrito, loaded with Chipotle seasoned bacon. A brand new classic at participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time only, while supplies last.
There are two kinds of guys looking for jobs in roofing. Some are looking for a job that pays money. Get a job with Chuck in a truck and you'll be up the ladder tomorrow. Driving nails, making money. Go to Guy Roofing and tomorrow will be the first day of your next 4 months in a classroom. What's the difference between those two guys? Well, the classroom guy won't be making roofer money quite yet, but he'll be learning about safety and waterproofing techniques, how to avoid mistakes, and how to fix the mistakes made by guys who never went to class. The other guy will be learning on the job, and that job might be your house. Kind of guy who wants to be in a classroom listening to master roofers for 4 months before he even climbs a ladder is the guy you want on your roof. He isn't planning to be a roofer until he's tired of it. He's a guy who wants to be great at it. Guy Roofing. You got a roof, you got a guy.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-IHEART.
Attention all gun owners. The tax stamp on suppressors is now $0. Palmetto State Armory is the go-to destination for suppressors with brands like Dead Air, Silencer Co., Advanced Armament, and many more on hand. Stop by today and take advantage of the new $0 tax stamp at Palmetto State Armory.
No required subscriptions, no trial periods, no surprise charges, no monthly fees. iHeartRadio is different. It's 100% free. Download the iHeartRadio app now.
When you're planning your next job, options matter. Now in stock at Lowe's. Get the roofing brands you trust, including GAF, Owens Corning, and CertainTeed, with more colors to choose from. Shingles and accessories are in stock and ready to go. And when you're on the clock, we help keep you on schedule. Order by 4 p.m. and get next day job site delivery on select items as early as 6:30 a.m. At Lowe's, we have your back on the job. Delivery Monday through Saturday in select zip codes, subject to availability.
Indeed presents hires you can't afford to get wrong, like head administrator for a state-of-the-art surgical center.
What can I do for you, Doc?
We need to talk about the lights.
Ah, the mood lighting, relaxing, right? Much better than those old hospital vibes.
A hospital's supposed to have hospital vibes.
You seem tense. Let's dim the lights a bit.
This is your job for sponsored jobs. This is what happens when you don't sponsor your job on Indeed. Next time, get matched with quality candidates with Indeed sponsored jobs. Visit Indeed.com/hire now and sponsor your job today.
Now, your chance at $1,000 and a trip to our iHeartRadio Music Festival. Text the nationwide keyword WIN to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard message and data rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's WIN to 200-200.
On 104.9 FM.
I love me some Skid Row.
That is certainly no heaters on my sofa.
Heaters on my sofa.
No lung dart launch point.
Yeah.
What? I've been writing down that as they've been coming to me. I've been writing them down myself. I literally could do an anthology of just Jeremy Greene related songs. Hey, Tank, maybe they'll, with our announcement that we made earlier that we need to make here in Greenville as well, maybe they'll let this be my entrance music. We haven't been able to talk about this until we, confirmed it. But this fall, you will not only be able to see us on social media, you'll also be able to see us on TV. Because somebody, ABC, the WLOS, the station here in Asheville, Greenville, Spartanburg, Anderson, they decided they needed a college football analyst, and apparently nobody but me answered, because that's the only explanation of how you got to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be on that particular station as the college football analyst in the fall.
It's a great new opportunity for Jeremy to show off his foosball wisdom, impress more folks like the great Pete Yanity.
Tank is very concerned that my wardrobe will take away from my analysis.
Well, I mean, when you talk about wearing pimp suits on
that's
WLOS
not what I said.
television,
What I
you
said?
did. You said a hat with a plume, and a hat with a plume means either one or two things. Either you're a pirate or you're a pimp. There's no in between there.
Or you're Yankee Doodle.
Hey,
it's not 1776. He's either Bishop Don Juan or he's Bucko Bruce, and either way, I don't think that plays well on a man of your stature.
Look, on a man of my stature, a nice hat with a feather in it, which is what I said. You said plume. For some reason, plume makes it worse. I don't know why.
Well, I mean, it's the same.
Maybe you connect the hat to the suit. A nice alligator dress shoe.
Cheetah print.
Unless, correct me if I'm wrong, were you talking about like I don't know, like a Stevie Ray Vaughan hat, right?
Yeah.
Like the flat brim with the little tiny feathers on the front.
Yeah.
Like a Texican hat. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. Okay. Still no, but I hear what you're saying.
Still no, but less no.
That's way less of a no than it was. I think you might have better success with, I don't know, like a Michael Jackson, sequined fedora or something. I don't know, but feathers is certainly not your thing. Mr. Birds aren't real.
I will say the fact that I'm taking fashion advice from somebody that dresses like a seventh grade PE teacher, that's a whole vibe. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, you just have to realize. I have realized there's no dressing this up. This is what it is, and there's no maturation process. Just got to keep telling myself, don't wear the cargo shorts, polo shirt, and a clip-on tie to the golf thing tomorrow. I don't think they're going to appreciate that. That may be dressed up for me, but I don't know that it's dressed up for them.
Is it the tie? Is that why?
I think it's more the shorts than anything, but I mean, honestly, if I was going to put together an ensemble, that's probably what, I mean, I do dress like I'm a 6-year-old because that's when I stopped caring about what I wear. It was just, my mom always told me just dress comfortably. And I went, sweet, shorts and t-shirt for the rest of my life. That's it. Put on a suit 4 times in my life. One was to get married. One was to accept a major broadcasting award on a stage in New York City, which still blows my mind. I think there were a couple of funerals in there. Other than that, I've been wearing the same thing my entire life. I'm not saying I'm, state of fashion. I do feel like I can point out ridiculous things and go, not that. Don't do that.
He is not a bastion of fashion. Although that would be a great song for the Fat McAfee album, Not a Bastion of Fashion.
Yep.
Which is just a diss track from me to Tank.
Bill Workman got it in the YouTube comments. He says, Tank's dressed up sounds like an 8th grader dressing himself for a dance. Absolutely. Actually, khaki shorts, clip-on tie, dress shirt. That is exactly what I wore to my 8th grade dance.
Every time I think of Tank getting dressed up, I just think of somebody dressing themselves for a parole hearing. because that's usually what it looks like. This guy shouldn't be in a suit. This guy shouldn't be in a suit. He doesn't want to be here, and I'm pretty sure he bought that off the rack. The only Taylor that touched that suit was if the cashier's name was John Taylor.
Exactly. No doubt about it. I forgot about that. We did buy suits to go to the draft, and that was, holy crap, we're leaving in 6 hours. I need to go by Men's Warehouse and see if I can find a suit.
And the funniest part, okay, I have to tell this story just because it's hilarious. So I told Tank to bring a suit. I just assumed the man had a suit. What grown man doesn't have a suit? I didn't know we needed the suit. I didn't know. I said you should have one if we need it. He shows up looking like a little kid at career day. And I went, yeah, I'm not doing that. I know where we are, and I'm not wearing that. I mean, I have one, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, that's nice. Did you say we have a call, Trey?
Oh, we've got a text.
He's got a okay, we've got a we do have a text from Soaring Eagle. Let's hop over here to the text line, 864-777-9593. It's the Sportsocracy here on 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. He says, maybe I think this is possible for my Dynasty team because in real life he's not all that good, but would it be plausible to try to send CMC, Justin Herbert, another young running back like Woody Marks, and a decent receiver for Ashton Gianti? I'm not really losing a quarterback all that much because my QB1 would be Trevor Lawrence, and my running backs would be Gianti, Jacobs, JCM, and Nicholas Singleton.
You're giving up way too much for Ashton Gianti. I would agree. Let's take an inventory of things that I believe in more than Ashton Gianti. Sasquatch, the Loch Ness Monster, birds, the United States government, every conspiracy theory I have ever been told in my life.
Fat McAfee winning a Grammy.
Yes. Although that is possible, you do not do on the dream. Pat McAfee winning an Emmy would be phenomenal.
Grammy.
What'd I say?
You said Emmy. He's probably already got one of those.
Quite possible.
Did College Game Day win again this year for Best Sports Show? Because I think they've won 9 years in a row. So he's probably got at least a share of one of those.
I would love to one day say that Katy Perry, 0 Grammys, Pat McAfee, 1 Grammy. That would be funny to me.
Is that true?
Katy Perry has never won a Grammy.
Really?
Neither did Queen, Jimi Hendrix, the Beach Boys, or Diana Ross.
Yeah. Okay.
Although I don't know what category the Beach Boys would have won one for. Music that only works if you're within 8 miles of an ocean.
What is your deal with the Beach Boys now?
Oh, stop that. Now you're just trolling me. What's my issue with the Beach Boys? I don't know. I wasn't born in 1932, and I've never been to an ice cream social.
Okay. I was curious. And there it is. Ageist.
100%. Creed greater than the Beach Boys.
Not even close. And don't say that to anyone out in public.
I'll go one step further. Nickelback greater than the Beach Boys. Yikes. I could keep doing this.
We know you can.
I'm going to get to Crash Test Dummies before you stop me.
I mean, I've already warned you. You can keep going down this path if you'd like. Soaring Eagle, that's not a dig. I'm sorry. He said in the YouTube chat, Tank, you hate the Backstreet Boys. Remember that. Yes, because I wasn't 6 years old and a girl when it came out in 1997 or whenever that was.
No, by the time Tank's birthday is Thursday. And he doesn't look his age. He actually looks significantly older than he is. He'll be turning 60. We're all very happy that he's made it this far. But in 1997, somehow Tank was an 80-year-old man.
93. That was when the Backstreet Boys started.
I believe that's when they were formed, if I'm not mistaken. They were right after New Kids on the Block.
Yeah. That was one of those as a teenage boy. I was like, no, thank you. I'm good.
Tank carried a briefcase to high school.
Not really into Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees. How many other of these boy bands can we go through? O-Town. I don't know. Just, it's not my thing.
Tank hated 98 degrees because 98 degrees was the first temperature he saw when he tried to preheat the oven to make a frozen pizza.
I mean, his wife was hot.
Yeah. Nick Lachey really did only bring us one thing.
Yeah, Jessica Simpson. That was it. Thank you, and good night.
Secret time, his current wife, not hard on the eyes either.
Oh goodness. Yeah. So anyway, back into football things. You should stick to that. That's what you're best at.
This coming from a man who still listens to music from the 90s, and it's all bands you've never heard of.
Damn right.
Tank took over the
way better era for music than today is.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't disagree with that. Tank took control of the radio on the way back from Ohio. It led to all three girls in the back putting headphones in like 2 songs too.
Let's be honest. I did not have control. Jeremy had control and decided to play Guar covering other people's songs because he thought that's what I would like.
If you ever need to know a good way to get a car full of 30 to 40-year-old people to shut up, play 2 Guar songs. It'll be silent in there by the end of the second one.
Right. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the NFL football season, it's right around the corner. Today's biggest injury news was that the Los Angeles Chargers saw Tyler Biadasz, starting center, go down today. He got rolled up on. Still do not have any clarification on that as far as I can see out there on how serious that injury may be. He did get carted off the field, but that's the way they take everybody off the field now. So you can't really tell much by a headline that just says carted off the field.
Yeah, I haven't heard a definitive, but nothing I've heard has sounded good.
No, there's a lot of talk of who's up next.
Oh, do you ever open your Twitter and you want to ask Adam Schefter or Ian Rappaport, like, did you have to say that out loud? It was already bad, and you just made it worse.
What happened?
Schefter with a tweet just a few minutes ago. So with first-round pick Jordan Tyson sidelined due to a hamstring injury for the next 2 months, that's already bad. The New Orleans Saints tried out veteran wide receivers Chase Claypool and Josh Reynolds.
Woo! Heavy hitters. Let's go.
That's like going to a Creed concert, expecting to see Creed, and you get the Beach Boys.
And whiffed it again. Just keep on going.
Tank's going to torture me on a golf course tomorrow playing nothing but the Beach Boys off my own
100%
speaker. I see it coming.
I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. Oh gosh, there's a new Reuben Bain video out. They're really doing him justice, just building up the mythos that is Ruben Bain.
Ruben Bain is going to be the Bill Goldberg of NFL pass rushers. We have built up the mythology to where I actually think Bill Goldberg could have taken down a full-grown bull. Ruben Bain at this point is somewhere between Lawrence Taylor and Derek Thomas. That's where the mythos is with him.
Well, look, I like Ruben Bain. I think he's a great football player. He was in college anyway. Coming up to the NFL, he's got all of the traits that you would want in a rookie, because today's video that's circulating is not, hey, look how he, manhandled such and such in practice. Today's video is there's no one else on the field, and Ruben Bain's working. Still in full pads, out there working on the dummy, working on his swim moves, working on his bull rush. It's in the same vein that it was on draft night when he passed up the mirror. Everybody else is styling and profiling in front of the mirror, and Ruben Bain grabs the hat, walks straight out to meet the commissioner, and says, "I'm ready to play football." And he's building it. The legend is building already in Tampa. If he goes into this NFL season and just looks like he does not belong, it's going to be the saddest Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans have been in a long, long time.
I mean, the bad thing is that we've built the kid up to the point where if he doesn't have 15 sacks in his rookie year, it's going to be considered a disappointment. I mean, we talked about this earlier. He's the favorite now for defensive rookie of the year.
Yes.
Are you kidding me? Over David Bailey, over Arvell Reese, who both play in New York. I mean, that's bonkers to me.
Again, it's no competition. Those other guys have competition. Ruben has Yaya Diaby.
Yeah, that also means he's going to get double teamed a lot.
He could. And that could be sad. Because I don't see you beating double teams. First year in the league.
Not with his little short Kenny Pickett arms.
No. There is that. He is working a lot with the dummy with the arms on it just to figure out how that works. He may just need the extra work. We got to take another break here in the Sportsocracy. It is 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. You got questions about the preseason? 864-240-5480. 864-777-9593 is the text line. We'll be back right after this.
It's officially here, and it's time for lake days, road trips, and family vacations. And if you've been thinking about upgrading your ride, don't wait any longer. It's time right now. Make this the summer you get a new car. Richmond Weaver here, and the summer sales event at Lake Kiwi Ford and Lake Kiwi Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is heating up, and we're talking some of the biggest discounts of the year, up to $15,000 off brand new trucks, which is a total game changer. Whether you want an F-150 or a Ram, you can test drive them both, and with over 600 vehicles on the lot ready to roll, they can find a ride that's best for you. Plus, here's the kicker. Buy now and get 0 payments for 90 days, and even 0% financing is available. Now, don't wait until these prices and the vehicle you want is gone. Go right now to Lake Kiwi Ford or Lake Kiwi Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Highway 123 between Seneca and Clemson, or shop online anytime at LakeKiwiAutoGroup.com.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run, because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
On the Dan Scott Show, we get to do two of my favorite things. That's talk about faith and sports, bring them all together. 8 a.m. every Sunday, the Dan Scott Show, presented by Ingles, just for you here on Fox Sports Upstate.
Unlock the savings at Boost Mobile and save up to $600 a year. I've been scouting these big carriers for a minute now, and I've seen them pull the same play 1,000 times. They promise you the world, then hit you with a price hike right when the game gets tight. But Boost Mobile, their $25 a month unlimited wireless plan is the most consistent player on the floor. No contracts, no price hikes. Unlock the savings today at boostmobile.com/unlock. Based on average annual single line payment of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile customers compared to 12 months of the Boost Mobile unlimited wireless plan as of January 2026. For full offer details, visit boostmobile.com.
Ice Cube's Big 3 season has come down to this. The Big 3 championship is coming to Charlotte. Who will be crowned the Big 3 Season 9 champion? Plus the Big 3 All-Star Game. The biggest names in the game, all on one court, one more time. 2 games of the most physical, competitive, and non-stop 3-on-3 action. The game played the way you love. Watch live Saturday on CBS at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and catch replays Monday on BET.
Yay, yay! 104.9 Fox Sports Upstate Weather.
This is WYFF News 4 Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice with your forecast. The dangerous heat continues day by day. We'll see more sunshine as we go into our Wednesday with afternoon high temperatures getting into the low to mid 90s, but it'll feel more like 100 degrees. We'll do the same thing on Thursday, high 94. Friday, we'll have a chance for some scattered thunderstorms. That brings temperatures back down a little bit. By the weekend, we're talking about highs near 90 degrees, actually where we should be for this time of the year.
This report is sponsored by SC Education Lottery. The Mega Millions jackpot for Tuesday is $100 million. Be sure to stop by your local South Carolina Education Lottery retailer and get your ticket today. See SCEducationLottery.com for jackpot odds and a store near you.
Yinzer Trey getting her done with the Beach Boys.
It's a good song.
It's a great song.
Is it, though? Is
100%.
it?
I'm getting bad vibrations from you, Jeremy.
100%.
You should be, because
that buries everything Creed ever thought about putting out.
Oh,
and he's
you
just like,
stop
"Rah, Creed lost. Woo, give me some more papers."
He's been sitting on that one for a minute. First of all, a quality paper is that's a great way to spend an afternoon.
Oh, feel free to call in 864-240-5480. Tell Jeremy how wrong he is. Text line is 864-777-9593. Jeremy, I saw this story yesterday, and we didn't talk about it on either of the programs. So while there's a lull in the conversation here, did we really think that fan votes were necessary for the Heisman?
No, I did not.
No, nobody ever asked for that, and I'm not sure why the Heisman committee thought that was a good idea. But this story came out yesterday that now there's going to be a new fan platform that runs all season long, and it's going to track the Heisman hopefuls. It's actually called hopefuls.heisman.com. And all year long, they're going to be updating the stats, and just be a way, they say, to get everybody more familiar with the stars of college football. And there's going to be a fan voting aspect to the decision that's made at the end of the year. And I feel like this feels like the Diego Pavia rule. Like, Diego Pavia got so upset last year that he didn't get voted in. And I bet you if the fan vote had existed, he would have got it last year. The fan vote could have been enough to lift him over everyone. And that is why I hate this idea. Because at no point did I ever look at Diego Pavia and go, that guy, he's the best player in college football.
So, did you read the
Just
entire
brings in
story?
Too much of the who's the best story.
So, did you read the entire story of what the fan vote does?
I read it yesterday. What am I missing?
So, there are 930 Heisman voters as of right now.
Okay.
The fan vote makes it 931.
Oh, that just counts as
It's
one?
a
All right.
vote.
Okay. See, I
It
thought this was
changes
going to be
literally less than nothing.
I thought this was going to be like a third thing. Like there's a fan vote, and then there's the group vote, and then there's going to be another vote, and we're just going to mix those together, kind of like we do with the Pro Bowl, which is why the Pro Bowl is just completely ridiculous to me.
Yep. No, they kind of buried the lead on this one of fans can vote for the Heisman. Yeah, they get a ballot, and
You get
whoever
a vote.
finishes first, second, and third will become one Heisman vote. Anybody want to take a guess how many Heisman votes would ever have been altered by a single ballot?
Oh, probably maybe one.
It's zero. It's zero
Yeah.
ever. It's never happened.
Okay, this does make me feel better. I must not have absorbed that if I did read it yesterday, because I thought, good night.
The single closest Heisman vote ever was Mark Ingram over Toby Gerhardt, and it was a margin of 28 points. One first-place vote is worth 5.
Okay.
Changed nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There's only been 2 that were
This doesn't-
inside of 50 points.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah, more often than not, we have one guy who's head and shoulders above. As Jeremy said, there haven't been a lot of close votes. Toby Gerhardt, though, I do remember that. He was Stanford?
Yes.
Yeah.
He lost to Mark Ingram.
He had a big season. I think they got that one right, though.
And then he went to the NFL and had ones and ones of significant carries.
He was a star for the Minnesota Vikings for 6 preseason games. And that's about it. You want to weigh in on the program today? You're more than welcome. Give us a call at 864-240-5480 here on 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. Text the program at 864-777-9593. You can chat with us on the YouTube as well as hit us up using that talkback feature on the iHeartRadio app. We'll be right back.
Fox Sports Upstate traffic.
Accident-free, but still dealing with some volume here in the middle of rush hour. Careful 85 southbound from 101 down to Pelham Road. Very slow. Slow again on 85 south from Lawrence Road down to Whitehorse Road. That's your latest check. Time saver traffic.
This report is sponsored by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Only pay for what you need. Why pay full price when you can customize and save? Switch to Liberty Mutual, and they'll customize your auto and home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only, not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska.
This is what football sounds like.
Straight up the gut for 5 yards and the score.
And iHeartRadio is the official partner of the NFL Podcast Network.
Welcome to NFL Daily. We're doing the work to get you up to date.
Just download the free iHeartRadio app and search NFL.
Do you have a question about your home? Y'all call Wally.
Welcome to Y'all Call Wally with Waldrop Plumbing, Air, and Electric's Wally the Walrus.
Hey there, Dan.
Let's go to our first caller. Stuart, you're wondering if your AC is working as well as it should.
Wally, when I feel the air coming out, it used to be like cold, but now it feels more like
I know what you mean.
Don't get me wrong, when I go to the beach, I like it to be but at night when I go to bed, it needs to be
Exactly.
You guys know this show is supposed to be in English, right?
Dan, if your air conditioner isn't delivering the cold you need, have one of our expert technicians look at it right away. A simple repair could have you feeling hurdy in no time.
I'm sorry, feeling...
I was born north of Sweden, Dan, so that's how I say it.
We're going to get letters. Join us again next time, folks, on...
.com.
Ice Cube's Big 3 season has come down to this. The Big 3 Championship is coming to Charlotte. Who will be crowned the Big 3 Season 9 champion? Plus the Big 3 All-Star Game. The biggest names in the game, all on one court, one more time. 2 games of the most physical, competitive, and non-stop 3-on-3 action. The game played the way you love. Watch live Saturday on CBS at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and catch replays Monday on BET.
Yay, yay!
You're still glowing, flirting, grooving. You've still got it. But your immune system weakens as you age, making it harder to fight illnesses like pneumococcal pneumonia and RSV. Vaccines are a key part of any health routine and can help protect you from getting really sick. Ask your doctor or pharmacist which vaccines you need. See more at PfizerForAll.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
When I have an asthma attack, I feel scared.
Prevent your child's next asthma attack. Call 1-866-NO-ATTACKS. Visit www.noattacks.org or call your doctor, because even one attack is one too many. Brought to you by the EPA and the Ad Council.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this rush hour ad to keep you calm, which could help your driving. And science says therapy is great for a healthy mindset. So enjoy this 14-second session on us. I think you've done everything right and absolutely nothing wrong. In fact, anything that hasn't gone your way could probably be blamed on your father not being emotionally available because his father wasn't emotionally available, and so on. And now that you're calm and healing, you're probably driving better too.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Skechers elite athlete OG Anunoby has been making history on the basketball court.
Anunoby tips it in. Unbelievable. What a shot.
He's been balling out in Skechers high-performance basketball sneakers, and the world is noticed. But how does OG train off the court to keep in peak physical condition? Hands-free Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. They help prepare OG for the physical demands of playing at a championship level. Get your pair of Aeroburst for only $165 at a Skechers store, Skechers.com, or wherever high-performance running shoes are sold.
Your one-stop for advertising? Call 844-844-IHEART.
Harley-Davidson of Greenville has the largest
Jeremy, can you hear me?
pre-owned inventory in the Carolinas, period.
I love
If you're
this
ready to ride,
this take
your bike is
on
waiting
the
at
Pat
30 Crow
McAfee
Drive in
album.
Greenville, or hit
It says,
upstateharley.com
please note,
and claim it before someone
Cheers
else
to the
does.
South, which is about how people who aren't from the South will never get us, is sung by a man who grew up in Pittsburgh, maintains Yinzer status, went to school in West Virginia, and now lives in Indianapolis.
Yep, I heard that. I can't lie and say I didn't think that when I heard it.
Can be heard on the free iHeartRadio app.
Just open the app and search your favorite team.
Plus, Fox Sports Radio breaks it all down.
As we get closer to week 1.
It's crazy, and it's fun.
Join the conversation and stay locked in. Live, local games with you all season long.
Download the iHeartRadio app.
Search NFL and press play.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Number 1 on your car radio preset and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. From the Eagle Studio, this is WROO FM Malden, 104.9 Fox Sports Upstate, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human. Number 1 on your car radio preset and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. From the Eagle Studio, this is WROO FM Malden, 104.9 Fox Sports Upstate, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human. From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Isaac Lowenkron.
NFL media reports that free agent cornerback Terrion Arnold will be placed on the commissioner's exempt list when he signs with a team. Arnold is facing 8 felony charges in connection with a robbery and kidnapping in Tampa in February. He's presently expected to sign with the Seattle Seahawks. Los Angeles Chargers starting center Tyler Biadasz was carted off the field during today's joint practice with the 49ers with an apparent leg injury. Biadasz signed a 3-year, $30 million deal with the Chargers during the offseason. The Atlanta Falcons are signing edge rusher Zadarius Smith to a 1-year deal worth up to $8 million. Jets running back Breece Hall will be out 2 to 3 weeks with a groin injury, but will be ready for the regular season. And the New York Giants have just signed running back Najee Harris to a one-year deal and have released receiver Juju Smith-Schuster.
Ooh, Tank, let's play a fun game.
And welcome into the Sportsocracy.
Brought to you live by Ingles Markets. Low prices, love the savings.
What? Wait, you don't like peanut butter and jelly?
It's the year of the quarterback. Old Trip and May over here. And we have a super chat. And then he set the freaking house on fire. You make my brain hurt sometimes.
Now, you know you can't say the wordy dirds on the radio box.
We're all the way down the rabbit hole now.
Fire them cannons, by golly.
Being a Jets fan, toxic. It's a football Friday.
And for the 2027 mock draft, the Panthers take...
Tank needed our help to download Instagram. First reel he ever posted. 19 million views.
You're in the Sportsocracy. We'll be back right after this.
My penance in hell is going to be following Tank Spencer around with a camera.
You can find us everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app or catch us on YouTube.
We have breaking news. Tank, hit the button. Oh, it's a great day to be alive, ain't it?
Oh, yeah. I lived in Greenville for a couple years. Absolutely loved it.
You boozy.
1049 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. Welcome into the Sportsocracy. We are heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app. You can watch us everywhere on YouTube. You can give us a call, no matter where you are. Just give us a call at 864-240-5480. 864-240-5480. That's the call-in line for the program. You could text us at 864-777-9593. As said, you can take us with you everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app, and you can also send us messages through the talkback feature on the iHeartRadio app. Just hit that microphone on the screen, and that's what that button does. Just hit it. Record your question, comment, whatever. You got 30 seconds to do so, and then we'll get it, and we can include it in the program here. You can also chat with us on the YouTube stream. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe, and that's how you join us in the chat. We do have a couple of texts from the last hour that we need to get to. Alex Sanner sent one in. Says Sean he's doing the Kyle Shanahan and Ananism thing, only with Sean McVay. So
the only thing is a McVay-ism. It kind of sounds like saying Rook Aurora.
Uh-oh, Rutro.
Uh-oh, Rutro.
I do love Luca Rutro. Or Rook.
Rook. Rutro.
Yes. This is a Sean McVay-ism. His new hit album, Ramrolled, dodged the Whiners, ram the Sea Ducks. Oh, the 49ers. Gotcha. Rammed it like a wrecking ball. We will ram you. Okay, I see where this is going.
Uh-huh.
All right. We are the champions, Rams edition. Sorry, is that Rams edition in parentheses? Just all top 40 like. My heart will go on without you, Stafford. Once I was 7 years old watching football. And remember when. It's nice attempt. Oh my goodness. And then Gary Birch comes up with the Jeremy Greene Willy Wonka edition.
I look like Willy Wonka and Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber had a love child.
Absolutely. There is something creepy about that Jeremy AI face right there. That is.
You know what's funny? That's actually my face, you jackal. I know exactly what picture that is. There was nothing done to that. That's just my face.
I don't think that's true. I do not think that's true.
I can actually show you the picture because I know which one that is.
Those eyes are crazier than your normal eyes. That seems, maybe it's just the suit. This is just the way the suit makes your eyes pop, I guess. That seems off-putting for some reason. That was like, ugh. That's a creepy picture. Thank you, Gary, for that nightmare that will never leave my soul. Thank you. But that's the kind of fun that you can have on the text line, 864-777-9593. You can text us pictures and GIFs and all of those things. as well as get into the YouTube chat. Gary says I'm scared of tuxedos. I'm not scared of tuxedos. I just don't like them. I don't like wearing a lot of clothes.
Tank is scared of big boy clothes. Anything that the average adult male would wear to work, Tank goes, ick.
Pretty much. Outside of a polo and some khakis.
I'm just glad we got you to stop wearing jerseys to work. When I first met Tank, half his wardrobe was jerseys. He was really taking that dress for the job you want thing way too liberally. I want to be William the Refrigerator Perry.
That wasn't so much you as in they got holes in them after a while, and I never bought any new ones to replace them.
I mean, I think the public shaming definitely didn't hurt.
I mean, it really didn't have an effect. I didn't go, oh, shucks, I shouldn't need to wear a jersey today because Jeremy might make fun of me. All I have to do is show my face in the building. And Jeremy goes, ha ha, hey, I got a question for you.
Trey, we walked into we had a meeting yesterday. We walked in the building, and the first thing I said to Tank was, I thought of a way to make fun of you at 4 o'clock this morning, and now I can't remember it. And it drove me crazy. And then I sat there for about 30 minutes, and I went, oh, yeah, I remember now. Tank made an adult home video with an emo girl and called it Broody and the Beast. And then I just walked off. And everybody in the room said, where did that come from? And I went, I don't know. I was watching King of the Hill at 4 o'clock in the morning. It came into my head. I laughed for 10 minutes. I went to sleep.
Why do you think of these things?
I don't know, because I'm a jerk.
Great questions.
So that's why my Pat McAfee level anthology will be called The Gospel According to a Keister Hole.
That's right. That's right. His big his big hit is going to be Dead in a Western, about a guy who's only traveled out west for 7 seconds.
Or
I wouldn't be surprised if his big hit came from Tank hitting him with a shovel.
It's entirely possible. The only reason Tank has never hit me with a shovel is he knows I get one shot. He either has to die or I'm going to.
100%.
Because if he gets up, he's going to be just hell to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, Alexander does have a great idea here. A great idea would be a single hit song for each team that emphasizes their season this year, or just that team. AFC, NFC editions. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
I think we could come up with a greatest hits album of the 2026 NFL season. Probably not something we should try to do off the cuff. So maybe we discuss it on the golf course tomorrow.
I think it's a great idea. Tank and I are playing in a PGA media event tomorrow. It'll be Tank's first time on a golf course. He's going to drive the golf cart for me and hit when he feels it's appropriate and he won't possibly kill anyone.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we could sound that out. Maybe do the AFC tomorrow and the NFC Thursday.
That could be fun. Yeah, I've decided I will do the cart driving if you will do the golf ball driving.
Yes, I can do that.
Because I'm so afraid either one to just completely whiff or two hit someone that's standing next to me. I've only been to a driving range in my life once, and I never really tried to drive a golf ball before. It was like a charity event that I went to when I was working in Charleston, and it was a closest to the pin kind of a thing. So you tried to hit it 175 yards out and try to get it close to the pin. I mean, I did get inside the big circle once, so there was that. But that's my greatest golf course achievement.
I am an overly average golfer. I will not embarrass myself on a golf course. I am also very little threat to beat you if you're good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So tomorrow's going to be fun. They're having the inaugural Biltmore Championship up here. It is an actual PGA event or PGA Tour event, the first that will be held in Asheville since 1927 or something like that.
It was about 100 years ago.
It was a long time ago. Yeah, a long time. I think who's the big golfer from back then? Like Ben Hogan won it or something. I think I remember reading his name. That he won it. That's how long ago it's been since Asheville's had this event. So it's really cool that it's coming up here to the Cliffs at Walnut Cove. Jeremy and I will be out there tomorrow for the media event. We'll have social media content going up while we're out on the golf course or immediately afterward. I don't know. Are there rules about using social media on golf courses?
No.
No, there's
now.
not.
Don't be that guy that sets up a tripod and goes, "Watch this shot, social media," and then decapitates yourself. Or do that.
I'll certainly not be trying that one out.
I will say I have watched a guy set up a tripod on a green while I was waiting on him to putt out. That dude got to see how far Jeremy could hit his driver. Secret time, it was over his head. That was the last time I saw Mr. Tripod come out.
Don't hit into people. I know that's not supposed to happen. Like, that is a rule, isn't it?
Move faster. You want to know how you don't get hit into? Move faster or get out of the way.
For you South Carolina people, one of my first experiences on an actual golf course was going. I went out on a little golf venture with one of my former bosses. He was the afternoon host on WSC FM down in Charleston, South Carolina. And he went out playing, and I was like, I'll go with you. I don't care. And I drove the cart, and he proceeded to get upset with the person that was golfing in front of him and hit into them and almost hit the guy. I mean, came within a good, I would say, 10 yards, 15 yards of hitting the guy. And then as we drove up on the scene, it was South Carolina Representative James Clyburn.
Let's go.
Yeah, right. It was odd because, he was the host of a political show, and we knew James Clyburn. We had interviewed James Clyburn on the show before, and it was a very awkward moment of play faster, sir.
My favorite hitting into a group story, I was at the beach with my father, and there were 4 old guys that were just going at the speed of smell. And I got tired of it, and you will learn tomorrow, I'm pretty cerebral with a driver. I know pretty well where that thing's going about 90% of the time. I rolled one under a guy's foot because they were walking in front of us, and we were in a cart. I rolled it under his foot. He picked it up, looked at me, put it in his pocket, kept going, and then I swear to you, they slowed down. I think they went slower.
I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, I'm usually a fast driver on the interstate, but if I'm going 80 and you tailgate me, I will go much slower just because I can. So I understand that mentality.
The good thing is there won't be a ton of us on that course tomorrow, so you probably won't have that problem.
I'm sure it's going to be a fun time. But the Biltmore Championship coming up at the Cliffs at Walnut Cove. If you're a golf fan, should be something to watch. So get your tickets now.
I will take the opportunity to play a PGA Tour golf course every time it comes up.
Absolutely.
The answer will always be yes.
100%. 100%. 864-240-5480. 864-240-5480. That's the call-in line for the program. You got a text, thought to text to the program. 864-777-9593. The Seahawks still planning to sign Terry and Arnold. They're moving forward with the signing. Apparently there is a deal in place. They're just waiting on the right timing. The news came out today that the NFL will be putting Terry and Arnold on the commissioner's exempt list when and if he does sign. So not even a real hope, I guess, that he'll even play this year.
There's virtually zero hope, but they signed him to a 1-year minimum deal. If he's on the exempt list, it won't count.
So they just get him whenever he's available.
Yes.
So, like, if he's on the list for the entire year, and
he'll be on a 1-year deal next year.
Right. He somehow comes back next year, he'll be on a 1-year deal then. All right. I was curious how that was going to play out, because as watching the Hard Knocks HBO series, they're doing the Seattle Seahawks this year. If you haven't seen it yet, first 2 episodes are great. I always say this every year. It's not football season until I hear Liev Schreiber's voice talking about NFL football. And the last episode that I watched, it was, hey, what about this Arnold guy that got released from Detroit? And I went, that's red flag. Terry and Arnold is a character concern.
No doubt.
Unlike James Pierce Jr. Oh, wait. Red flag.
Sometimes you miss.
Jeremy said that a lot during the last draft cycle of, what are you guys hearing? And then we see where we're at with James Pierce Jr.
Yep,
He's
that
suspended for 8
that one
games
aged
this
like
year.
a dairy product. I said James Pierce Jr. is not a character red flag. And then he tried to hit somebody with a car. That aged.
His basketball player girlfriend.
Yeah, that aged badly.
That was not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Not a good idea at all.
I don't think I've ever told this story. The guy on the Tennessee staff that had told me that, I texted him the day after that story came out and basically just said, "What up?" And he went, "I don't know. I didn't see that one coming."
He went, "Oopsie poopsie."
Pretty much. Like, yeah, about that. Apparently he had a dark side. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. It is the Sportsocracy. You can get involved in the program again. 864-240-5480 is the call-in line. Text line is 864-777-9593. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on 104.9 FM.
9 Fox Sports Upstate weather.
This is WYFF News 4 Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice with your forecast. The dangerous heat continues day by day. We'll see more sunshine as we go into our Wednesday with afternoon high temperatures getting into the low to mid 90s, but it'll feel more like 100 degrees. We'll do the same thing on Thursday, high 94. Friday we'll have a chance for some scattered thunderstorms. That brings temperatures back down a little bit. By the weekend, we're talking about highs near 90 degrees, actually where we should be for this time of the year.
This report is sponsored by SC Education Lottery. The Mega Millions jackpot for Tuesday is $100 million. Be sure to stop by your local South Carolina Education Lottery retailer and get your ticket today. See SCEducationLottery.com for jackpot odds and a store near you.
Do you have a question about your home? Y'all call Wally.
Welcome to Y'all Call Wally with Waldrop Plumbing, Air, and Electric's Wally the Walrus.
Hey there, Dan.
Let's go to our first caller. Stuart, you're wondering if your AC is working as well as it should.
Wally, when I feel the air coming out, it used to be like, cold, but now it feels more like,
I know what you mean.
Don't get me wrong, when I go to the beach, I like it to be, but at night, when I go to bed, it needs to be,
Exactly.
You guys know this show is supposed to be in English, right?
Dan, if your air conditioner isn't delivering the cold you need, have one of our expert technicians look at it right away. A simple repair could have you feeling hurdy in no time.
I'm sorry, feeling...
I was born north of Sweden, Dan, so that's how I say it.
We're gonna get letters. Join us again next time, folks, on...
YallCallWally.com.
Free shouldn't come with a catch. With iHeartRadio, it doesn't. No monthly fees, no trial periods. Radio, music, podcasts.
Download the free iHeartRadio app now.
September 2nd, DraftKings Game Day arrives with massive deals, exclusive deals, and an all-day celebration built for sports fans. The countdown has begun. All roads lead to Game Day. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in all 50 states. That means South Carolina, from Texas to California to Florida. Every fan is in on the excitement. One app, every sport, all 50 states. DraftKings Game Day is yours. Remember the date, September 2nd. DraftKings Game Day is the kickoff of a new season, a new era, and the biggest day in sports history. Get ready to celebrate. New DraftKings customers sign up with code 1049, spend $5 to get $150 in rewards within 14 days. That's code 1049. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click-to-claim issued in non-withdrawable prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends August 23rd. Terms dkng.co/predictions promo. Nationwide based on sportsbook, predictions, and free-to-play sports contest availability. Varies by state.
You've got a big day, so you use Unstoppable Scent Boosters to give your laundry non-stop freshness. So no matter how long the day goes, you
can't stop this power, this walk, this pose, this strut, this look, this talk.
Your clothes will be so fresh you can confidently strut into that end of the day meeting like a
bosses. Let's talk business in my office.
Add new Unstoppables beads to your wash for 24-hour non-stop freshness so you can smell unstoppable.
Breaking news!
In this
Tank,
area
hit
code.
the button.
Oh, it's a
And that is
great day
insane.
to be alive, ain't it?
No doubt about it. Justin Timberlake, the fat one, Joey Fatone, Chris Kirkpatrick. I think I'm out of names. I don't think I know any of their other names. I worked at Best Buy when they
AJ
did.
one?
I worked at Best Buy when they did like the individual. Best Buy had a thing where like if you bought a TV, you got like an NSYNC bobblehead doll, and we had hundreds.
What?
Of those NSYNC bobblehead dolls in the warehouse where I worked, and I had to stock them all. So I don't remember all of their names, but I do remember the fat one because I looked at it and went, "Huh, that dude's name says Fat One. That's awesome." Because he kind of is the fat one. Look at that. NSYNC, by far the best boy band. I mean, other than the Beach Boys.
I'd agree with that.
Beatles. Ugh.
It goes
Right,
Beatles,
right.
Beach Boys, NSYNC. I just love the Jeremy's just closing his eyes, shaking his head, going, "Oh my God, this is so much bad. I can't even stand it." Like, how are we only 5 years apart and you're so much older than I am?
I'm convinced you did that AAU thing where you lied on your birth certificate because you're actually 84 years old.
I grew up with my parents' music, man. I was raised on all the music of the 70s. It was just, we skipped right over the 80s and the 90s. And yeah. Anyway.
Stubby Nubby in our YouTube chat said, I can't decide if Jeremy would be totally into Def Leppard or hate them. I saw Def Leppard in concert maybe 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to lie. I was on a Peeber party.
Mm-hmm.
And I had just a whale of a time.
Uh-huh.
Also, 3 of Def Leppard's greatest songs are used in a place that I've had a decent fondness for in my life. So
very popular in the gentlemen's clubs.
Yes. Pour Some Sugar on Me. That is I have some memories to that one.
Animal's a good one. Let's see. Photograph. I would imagine Photograph is probably one. Not the Nickelback song, but
Not the Nickelback one?
No, not the Nickelback song.
Oh, yeah. If a girl comes out on stage to look at this photograph, every time she's crying 100%.
We're going to be sad.
You
We're all
save
going
your
to be sad and just throwing dollars out of pity.
You save your singles. You throw 20s at her because she needs a therapist and a drink bad.
They saved that round for the 3 a.m. shift at the Southern Belle.
No, you get that one at the 3 p.m. shift at Denny's. Why is that girl taking her clothes off? I don't know, but I think she's going through some stuff. She didn't even finish her grand slam. Honey, give her a 20. I feel bad.
Oh, is it any shock to you that Cleveland Browns practice was a mess today?
I love that we said Denny's and you immediately said Cleveland
phone call.
Browns. That almost feels like it was a Freudian slip.
I did. A report coming out of Browns camp today is that training camp ended because Todd Monken found himself, quote, emotionally hijacked during practice. This is early in training camp. He was hot under the collar again on Tuesday. He called practice to end more than 10 minutes before the scheduled finish after a series of plays that left him angry about the contact being made by defensive players. Mary Kay Cabot of Cleveland.com reports that Monken kicked defensive end Benton Whitley off the field for making contact with Shedeur Sanders, and then he did the same thing to defensive tackle Aiden Huntington for hitting running back Quinshad Judkins. The final straw came when defensive end Jared Verse, your boy, grabbed Quinshad Judkins and wound up knocking his Guardian cap off of his helmet. Like, guys, do you not understand what we're doing here? Okay, this happened on the Hard Knocks episode that I last watched with the Seattle Seahawks, where they were talking about Derek Hall and his $42 million contract extension, and then immediately Derek Hall goes out with reckless abandon and starts getting too close to Sam Darnold, to where Mike McDonald had to be like, "Get him off the field right now! I'm running this damn practice, not you." I said stop getting so close to the quarterback. Look, if they can't block you, that's fine. But you don't hit the dudes that are going to make this wheel turn. How hard is that to understand?
So after reading this story, I have to ask a question. We're going to play this Family Feud style.
Okay.
Top 5 answers on the board. If I had told you before training camp that an NFL head coach would be emotionally hijacked and would need his safe space, what team does that coach coach?
Cleveland Browns.
Survey says that's number one answer. Not close. 71 of our respondents said the Cleveland Browns. Other acceptable answers, the New York Jets twice.
That's it? The New York Jets? That's all you got? Couldn't think of another?
Actually, the funny thing is the entire staff of the New York Giants not named John Harbaugh. That was the fourth answer.
Just because Harbaugh's such a slave.
Will he shut up? Like, oh my God, get him a Happy Meal and shut him up.
This just in, John Harbaugh's got a new idea for a fight song for the New York Giants. Mr. High School Rah-Rah himself.
Ugh.
It's apparently not
led
going
by
over
Cam
well.
Scatterbo.
Right.
It's okay. He's now got Najee Harris, Devin Singletary, and Tyrone Tracy. Somehow, in a league of running backs that average 4.2 or more yards per carry, he found a way to have 4 that don't. That's hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it could be worse. I mean, you could be the Saints and looking for a wide receiver. I'm still shocked by it. Chase Claypool has been brought back into the sphere somehow.
Ugh. It's okay. The New York Jets currently have 2 running backs on the roster, Braylon Allen and Kenny Nwangwu. That's it. The others are all hurt.
Who else do you have?
Isaiah Davis should be back for week 1, and Breece Hall will miss the rest of the preseason.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay.
Today they have now brought in Chip Trainum. If you don't remember him, that was the running back in Jeremy's 2026 mullet that was the last running back that could possibly be signed to an NFL team.
Nice.
He was the last name on the list, and he now plays for your New York Jets.
Hot. Well, Chase Claypool and Josh Reynolds now play for the New Orleans Saints, at least through the preseason, while they deal with injuries, including to Chris Olave and to Jordan Tyson. So not a good start to the preseason. But hopefully it's just, Did you hear about the tennis star, Jeremy, that was drinking beer during her match the other day?
I did not.
I had not seen this. This is interesting. Amanda Anisimova, excuse me, apparently causing a stir during her match the other day against Filipino sensation Alex Ela when she lifted just the clear cup. It looks like every beer I've ever seen from a sporting event. I think this is the way to get me more interested in tennis.
It's just a
get them
foamy
hammered.
Gatorade.
That Gatorade has dehydration issues, if you know what I mean. Because that's not that's only a natural color against dehydrated men. I think you should get tennis players hammered. Then that would get me interested in watching tennis.
I still won't watch it. My wife played college tennis, and I still won't watch. And I still won't watch tennis.
Give us a call here on 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. The phone line 864-240-5480. Let's go over to the call-in line. Caller, who's this? Welcome in. Oh, geez, that's no good. Caller, call back if you are so inclined. You can also text the program at 864-777-9593. Gary Birch doing his best AI work, and good God Almighty, that's a special kind of golf outfit for old Tankster there.
Oh,
that is rocking two different kinds of plaid. And even me, the fashion forward of the folks here on 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate, knows that is a nightmare. Yikes. And could you have picked a picture where my face is fatter? That's all.
The funny thing is, looking at that golf bag, that version of Tank is about 6'8" and weighs about 425 pounds. That shirt and pants were actually made out of a used tablecloth.
Good Lord. That's like the Joker threw up. What is that?
Ooh, I'm gonna use that for not good.
But here's the thing, Jeremy. This is when I got the email. What was that? 2 days ago, I got the email that said, "Look, I've never been to a PGA event before, so I don't know how these things go." But the lady from the PGA communications office said something to the effect in her email of, We're gonna have lunch. We'll do the trophy unveiling before we head out for the afternoon. Now, I had a clue as to what that meant, like we're going out on the golf course. But I wasn't sure if that was like, hey, you can play, or we're gonna give you a tour, or whatever. So I had to ask to clarify. It did say, though, wear golf course attire. And I thought, oh, crap, I don't have any of those pants. What am I going to do? I'll be sticking out like a sore thumb. And that's when my wife looked at me and said, you watch golf. Most of them just wear khakis. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's true. I could just wear a pair of khakis.
I really wish your wife had called me because I could have made this so much funnier.
I mean, she did ask me to borrow your Jawbreaker shirt. She said, "Could you borrow that one shirt from Jeremy that he keeps wearing?"
I'm gonna wear that tomorrow just to be a jerk.
I'm sure you will.
That wasn't what I was wearing tomorrow, but it is now.
He's got this Jawbreaker / Robin's Egg looking shirt that he's been wearing, and I can't get away from it for some reason. It looks like an Easter painting by Jackson Pollock, and
it's a great shirt. It breathes nicely.
Yeah,
and it's
looks
moisture wicking.
All of those things. However, it's it looks strange on a big guy of your stature to me. It's very John Daly-esque.
I do tend to wear loud stuff on a golf course.
But my mind immediately went to like the Will Ferrell Hawk show that's on Netflix right now, and went, I don't have any outfits that are like that. Is that what I'm supposed to wear? Am I going to look completely out of place?
No, you would actually look completely out of place if you wore that to a media event.
I don't know. Maybe that's how this works. Again, I'm not a PGA guy, so I don't know much about it. We will have a Fox Sports Upstate show for you tomorrow. Full recap of the frivolities on the golf course tomorrow. The upcoming Biltmore Championship here in Asheville at the Cliffs at Walnut Cove. Tickets are available now. Just go to PGA.com. Oh, let's see what else is going on in the training camp world.
Well, I mean, we've got Kyle Shanahan saying Christian McCaffrey is not holding out for a new contract. Are you sure? Are you sure he's not? Because I kind of think he is. I feel like Christian McCaffrey's looked around and gone, I think we are on a different side of the running back salary scale.
Where's he at now?
In terms of salary?
Yeah. He was making like 17 a year or something like that.
He is at 19 a year.
Okay.
He's also 30 years old.
I was going to say, you can't expect much more than that.
He shouldn't expect any more than that.
Right.
Now, if he wants a little security, that I get. Because he's got one more year, and then he's got a slew of void years.
Mm-hmm. So, if you were doing the deal, would you give him 2 more years?
I mean, I'm not.
You got a caller?
You wouldn't give him any more time?
No. We can talk after this year. A guy that's been hurt as much as Christian McCaffrey that's now in his age 30 season, yeah, I'll pass.
No.
Yeah, I'll pass. We can talk about this a year from now, but I'm not doing anything now.
I mean, part of me wants to believe him, but I mean, that's also with the Vita Vea talk down in Tampa. People think that the injury came up just because he wants a new contract.
Well, of course it did.
I mean, I don't know that I believe that, but I don't know that I would doubt it if it was actually
of course
true.
It did. He wants to be dealt. It means he doesn't want to practice. I don't want to be fined. So, yeah, guess what? Now I'm hurt. Prove me wrong.
Maybe that's the way it goes. 864-240-5480. Let's go over to the call-in line. Caller, welcome to the program. Who's this?
Hey, Trey, Jeremy, what's going on, fellas?
Chad.
What's up, Chad?
Oh, man, we out here doing coke and dropping dimes, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
For real, we doing coke. We sell Coca-Colas, and sometimes the coin changers on the machines, you got to drop dimes in them to test it, make sure it's working right.
There you go.
So, I drop dimes and deal Coke, man.
If that's not on your corporate shirts, I feel like you're doing it wrong.
Dropping dimes and dealing Cokes.
But, man, I kind of want to touch on a little bit what Rich was talking about earlier, man, on the college football.
Okay.
The top 5 teams that are ranked right now, which one will not be in the top 25 at the end of the season? What do you think?
Ooh. And this is just teams that are in the top 25?
Yeah, out of the top 5 teams now, which one of the top 5 will not be in the top 25 at the end of the season?
Ohio State definitely will be. Oregon, I mean, Oregon's got some losable games, but it's, I mean, they're probably going to lose to Ohio State. That game's in Columbus. I highly doubt they're going to lose to Michigan or Washington. I don't think they lose to USC, and there's not another losable game on the schedule, so I won't say Oregon. I mean, if it's one in the top 5, I will definitively say it's Georgia. The others just, I mean, maybe Texas. I have a feeling Texas is who Tank's going to say.
I would say zero chance for any of them. Because not in the top 25 means you got to lose all.
That's kind of what I was thinking, man. I don't know if Georgia's going to do it this year.
Georgia may not win a national championship because they don't have the greatest of quarterbacks, and that is a very young roster. I mean, that is the youngest roster in college football. So, but I cannot see a path where Georgia would have to lose.
Kirby and them's on a rebuild year.
Let's see, Georgia would have to lose what, 5 games to not be ranked in the top 25.
Depends on who they lose to.
I don't see that happening.
Hey, you lose to Oklahoma, Alabama, Ole Miss, they would still be ranked.
Right. You'd have to drop an extra one to somebody who's not good. You'd have to lose to Arkansas, and I don't see that happening. I would say out of the top 5, none of them have a chance really to. I mean, their schedules are just not laid out that way. Because
Texas
Notre Dame is going to win. Notre Dame's going to win 11 games whether they try to or not.
I mean, they can not they can show up with their shoes on the wrong feet and they're still going to win 10 games. Texas's schedule is pretty evil.
Right. Texas goes Ohio State. Yeah.
Ohio State at Tennessee, Oklahoma, Ole
Miss, Missouri, and LSU. Yep. Those are the ones that they play against top 25 teams. Oh, Texas A&M at the end of the season as well on the road. So maybe, but I doubt it.
Texas is just so good. That team is so deep, and they've got so many playmakers. Now, if you extended this into the top 10.
It'd be interesting to see how it all plays out.
If you extended it into the top 10, I'll take Ole Miss, and I'll put, let's see, my ability to have fun for the rest of my life, the note to my house, and probably the deed to our house at the lake. Is that enough? Could I possibly wager more? Because Ole Miss, I look at that schedule and go, you could lose to Louisville and Nashville. I won't be surprised at all. I think LSU is going to dump truck you. I think Texas is going to dump truck you. I think Georgia is going to dump truck you. And I think Oklahoma is going to dump truck you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ole Miss should be more concerned about being bowl eligible than being in the playoff.
Not a lot of
I think so too. That's a pretty tough schedule right there. If they win half of them, it amazes me.
I just don't think the coach is very good. I think the quarterback's solid. You got a really good running back. Anything happens to either one of those two, you'll be lucky to be bowl eligible.
Mm. That is a very tough schedule.
Yeah. It could. It is. You have to be healthy to have any success, that's for sure. But
then you get into the rest of the top 25.
Fellas, I just want to check in, see what you thought about it.
We appreciate you, Chad. Always a pleasure to talk to you. You were saying...
All right, thanks, Trey. Jeremy, man, we'll be tuned in like always.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jeremy, you were saying rest of the top 25. Do you have another take there?
Oh, I mean, the rest of the top 25, I could easily see Alabama. I could see Michigan, Washington, SMU, Tennessee, Utah, Iowa, and Missouri. I could see all 9 of those teams not being ranked at the end of this.
Yeah, yeah. What was it? Somebody said yesterday on the show, 13 of the top 25 were not in the final poll last year. The ones that were in the preseason poll, 13 of them were not in the final poll.
Yeah, I think the average is 10. It's either 10 or 9. I can't remember which one. But every year we have like 9 to 10 teams that turn over in the poll. Sometimes it's a little higher. Every once in a while it's a little lower.
Yep. It's hardest to guess who's going to be the biggest riser of the year. Just remember, Indiana went into last season as the 20th best team in the country, according to the preseason poll.
Yep.
And ended up winning the national championship. You are in the Sportsocracy. This is 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. We'll be back right after this.
Traffic Center. Injured? Just call Joy. 888-8888.
This is 104.9 Fox Sports Upstate Traffic.
Debris in the roadway on 385. Come again?
I said then we'll have a shorty segment here. About 4 minutes.
Yeah, you'll probably have about 4 minutes. Yeah.
Pet owners the chance to receive a free spay or neuter surgery. Terms and restrictions apply. Enter today at CarolinaPawProject.com. That's CarolinaPawProject.com.
I scream. You scream. We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming, happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming! But please don't scream in the drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only, not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska.
If you run a business, you know the value of trust. It's what keeps your customers coming back. And it's what you get when you advertise with iHeart. More than 75% of listeners consider iHeart hosts their friends and trust their recommendations. Now take that trusted influence and combine it with iHeart's massive reach and scale, and you've got the formula for growing your business. Learn how easy it is to tell your story through our voices. Call 844-844-iHeart today. That's 844-844-iHeart.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums,
all right, Jeremy, if you have not looked at the
That's
Google
why
chat,
she
do
counts
not
on
look.
Granger. With easy
We've got a
reordering online
trivia
and 24/7 support, Granger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay
okay,
and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRANGER, Granger.com,
Sander
or
wants to
just
see
stop
if you
by.
can get it right, so don't
Granger.
look at the Google chat.
For the ones who get
Or
it
the
done.
text line.
On the Dan Scott Show, we get to do two of my favorite things. That's talk about faith and sports, bring them all together. 8 a.m. every Sunday, the Dan Scott Show, presented by Ingles, just for you here on Fox Sports Upstate.
For contesting on the station, go to 1049foxsports.com.
You can look at Gary Birch's
I
last
scream.
text, though,
You
if you'd
scream.
like.
We all scream. Because Wendy's famous small classic Frosty is just $1 for a limited time. More screaming,
Hate you
happy screaming, summer screaming, dollar small classic Frosty screaming!
He's super.
Please
Thanks
don't
for
scream in the
asking.
drive-thru. It hurts the employees' ears. Get a $1 small classic Frosty for a limited time, only at Wendy's.
U.S. price and participation may vary. A la carte only, not valid for delivery. Limit 10 per transaction. Price may be higher in Alaska.
Ice Cube's Big 3 season has come down to this. The Big 3 championship is coming to Charlotte. Who will be crowned the Big 3 season 9 champion? Plus the Big 3 All-Star Game. The biggest names in the game, all on one court, one more time. 2 games of the most physical, competitive, and non-stop 3-on-3 action. The game played the way you love. Watch live Saturday on CBS at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and catch replays Monday on BET.
Yay, yay!
Back on 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. 104.9 FM. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. Welcome back in. Just for a few moments here before the top of the hour. Let's see, Jeremy. We've got a trivia question for you.
Okay.
In the on the text line. It's from Alec, and Alec says, trivia question. Mississippi State has been ranked number 1 in the college football playoff rankings more recently than how many teams in the SEC?
Oh, it's more than you think.
It's more than you think, yes. And
they were number 1. Was that 10 years ago?
I think it was the first college football playoff ranking.
That
they were
sounds
number
right. 1. All right, so the ones that they haven't, Alabama has, Georgia has, LSU has. Has Oklahoma. I don't think they have. So Lincoln Riley was never number 1 at Oklahoma.
Correct.
So Oklahoma would not be one of them. Tennessee has.
No, you're right.
I think it's just those 4. I think it's also it would be Arkansas, Auburn, Florida, Kentucky, Missouri, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, South Carolina, Texas A&M, Vanderbilt. So 11?
Texas is also one.
Texas is one?
Oh, I think you mentioned them. 11. There are 11 SEC schools that have not been ranked number 1 since Mississippi State was in the first college football ranking. You got pretty close.
I think I got the answer right, but I got it right for the wrong reason. Because I think I switched 2 of the teams.
I think you did. That was pretty good though. Vanderbilt, South Carolina, Kentucky, Arkansas, Missouri, Texas A&M, Auburn, Florida, Oklahoma, Texas, Ole Miss. Those are the ones that have not been ranked number 1 in the college football playoff ranking since Mississippi State.
I would
Just
wager
a
there's a good chance Texas is going to take their name off that list this year.
Probably so.
They beat Ohio State week 1. They're the new number 1.
Right. We appreciate you tuning in with us today on 104.9 FM, Fox Sports Upstate. We'll be back with you tomorrow at 5. Right here. You can hear us everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. Put the phone number down so you don't forget it, 864-240-5480. Jeremy and I are going golfing tomorrow. We'll have the full recap tomorrow at 5. We'll see you then.